Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thought I'd just do a quick stream this evening. Some more Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge on the Master Collection on PC. Let's see who we got here. No More Oxygen, Blazing Fatal, Afnaz, Sarang. Hey, Dan, how's it going? Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a nice day. Assassin Artistic says, hello, friend. How was your day? Yeah, it was all right. Pretty nice day today. Well, might be getting some thunderstorms here later, so that'll be fun. George Zarate says, always good to see that notification of you streaming. Oh, I appreciate it. Always happy to entertain. Why isn't he dodging when I tell him to? Maybe I should use my PS4 controller with this. Triggers have a little bit less travel time, so he's more likely to dodge. Although it could also be the input lag. Like, he's not dodging. Yeah, look. I as soon as I zoom out there, I zoom out, dodge, zoom out, dodge. And yeah, he didn't do it there. He didn't do it. Screw this. Take that out. Yeah, that's right. Need a controller. Put the PS4 controller in there. I'm not playing around. Actually want to play the game. It should be able to detect it, and it'll just swap. Oh, there it goes. There you go. Isn't that nice? Don't even have to restart the game. Yeah, I don't care about that. Let's just... Alright. No More Oxygen says, hi from Italy. It's almost midnight here. Yeah, because it's almost 11 here, so I think you're an hour ahead of me. Yeah, it's late, so this will just be a short stream. Afnaz says, hey, Dan, do you think Team Ninja nerf Unlabored Flawlessness and Ninja Gaiden Sigma in the Master Collection? I don't know. I haven't gotten that far. I haven't played enough of it to use the Unlabored Flawlessness in the Master Collection, but I've heard they've made some changes in the Master Collection. Like, apparently some of the UN missions, the Ultimate Ninja missions, are nerfed in Sigma 2. So, what do we want to use here? Like, you wouldn't even have to ask me for Ninja Gaiden 2. I just throw on the dual swords and have a freaking good time, but this is Razor's Edge, where enemies block and dodge and sponge like nobody's business. And this is Ultimate Ninja, so if I put these on, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Look at that, the counter doesn't even, like, freaking do anything. No, see, and I go for the counter there, and he goes for the freaking red grab. That's why I don't counter in this game. Every time because I have to put myself in the right mindset. Like, okay, I'm gonna stand here and wait for him to do a move and then press the button at the right time. And then they go for the grab. Every time. It's infuriating. You want to play it safe? Just don't go for the counter. Just keep moving and keep attacking. You're gonna make me switch to the frickin' scythe. You're actually going to. Let's just try and counter, shall we? No, I'm gonna keep trying. Let's just see what happens here. If you've seen a bunch of my videos in Razor's Edge, you could probably... I'd be fascinated to see if not that I'm going to, or ask anybody to go back and watch all my Razor's Edge videos and count how many times I countered collectively, because it's probably a very, very... I want to say it's less than 50 times. Compared to, like, in Ninja Gaiden 2, or, heck, I mean, in Ninja Gaiden Sigma, you'll counter that many times in one chapter. Assassin Artistic says, what difficulty... this is Ultimate Ninja. The 360Y for the dual swords is whack in this game. I feel like it doesn't ever hit anything. Yeah, it says Stimprim. It's... The dual swords in this game are so bad. Like, some of their moves are great, and here's the best... Let me show you the best thing about the dual swords in this game. And I'm gonna do it... I want to do it in here in case it triggers that event, and he jumps out of the floor at me. Okay? In Ninja Gaiden 2, if you jump and try to do a flying swallow, Ryu will do this. No, he won't do that. Okay, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter if you're holding the direction. He'll do this. That move there, okay? So you're running along, you want to do the flying swallow, you jump forward, and then midair, you press triangle or Y, and he'll do this. Every time. So when you're expecting a flying swallow, and he does that, that can get you killed sometimes. The best thing about the dual swords in this game is that even if there's no enemy to target, he'll do the flying swallow with the dual swords. Every time, look. And you can chain flying swallows with the dual swords in this game, like you can with the dragon sword in Ninja Gaiden 2. And yet, you can't do that with the dragon sword or the katana in this game. Like, it sucks. They, like, switched it around. Like, it's fine if they added it to the dual swords, but they took it off the regular katana, which just, it sucks. But, yeah, you can just do a flying swallow whenever you want with these. Whereas you can only do it in Ninja Gaiden 2 if there's a target close enough to trigger the flying swallow, or he won't do it. Look, watch this. Like this move. Wow, they even changed it. He doesn't even do the upsweep from the descending dragon. Let me look at something. Can I look at the... No. You can bring these up, look. You can't even see their names anymore. Can I not? No, I can't even go into the menu and look at the names of the things. Can we go like... I could have sworn there was a way to pause it and look at the moves list. I can press select. Wait. Go in here. Move list. Here we go. Okay. What's going on here? Like, I just want to go down the... Okay, so it's this. So we're looking for forward X. Let's see if it's still called... If it's still here, and if it's still called the Descending Dragon. Gosh, they've got... See how many moves there are, though? They really went to town with these combos. It's great. Sliding hit. Land. Seriously. They worked... This is where they put all the work. The combo system. It's just a shame they nerfed the damage system. Otherwise, these combos would be insane. They'd be so good. Is that it? Are we just at the end? I want the Descending Dragon. Wow, there's a lot of sliding moves, isn't there? Let's get that off the screen. It's distracting me. Wow, he just won't die! Look at all those strong attacks and do nothing. Nope. I can't even stop to do anything. They go immediately for a grab. I'm experimenting here. Like, I do a lot of this, like, off stream, or like, well, I used to. When I used to do my Ultimate Ninja Let's Plays and stuff, I used to deliberately go into fights doing the non-meta tactic to see how it would work, to see if I could find some other way to do stuff that isn't the graveyard spin. Because I'm aware that most of my Ultimate Ninja Let's Play is just the graveyard spin, and it's sad. It's really sad. Fine, I want to get some steel on bone here, so we're going to use this. No, because he won't let me chain it. Of course they don't chain it. Look at that, though. At least the scythe is as powerful as you expect it to be. Except they still block and dodge upsweeps, even when you take the limb off. On the surface, the combat in this game is fundamentally the same as Ninja Gaiden 2. It's just, when you look at all the restrictions on it, all the things that break that prevent you from doing what the game wants you to do. Want to break this guy's guard? You gotta do a whole bunch of attacks. But if you try and do the combo, you'll get hit by something else, or they'll dodge it and punish you for it. Ninja Gaiden 2 punished you for the correct things. It didn't punish you for trying to play the game. It punished you for like stopping in combat, for not continuing to move, or for countering at the wrong time. It was a little chaotic. The incendiary shurikens pretty much just punished you just to punish you, but you know, that's not something that I enjoyed in Ninja Gaiden 2. Like, that was something that frustrated me, but the core combat, if you ignore the incendiary shurikens and maybe some of the enemies were a little grab happy, like the the lichens, the wolves, they did like to, the werewolves, I should say, not the wolves. They like to grab you. In fact, so did the wolves, actually. They love to frickin' try and do their jump on you thing, but this game punishes you far more than it should. It punishes you for trying to play it. It's like an artificial difficulty. Hey, do this. Shouldn't have listened, you know? It's like, didn't say Simon Says. Take that silver scarab. Let's try and use another weapon here. Wish I could use the tonfa. That'd be nice. Khalil Rawls says, Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge is better than the crappy Ninja Gaiden 3. Yeah, it is. Definitely is. They fixed a lot of stuff. But I still say, some of the Ninja Gaiden 2 bosses and bosses like Alma and just the Ultimate Ninja missions in OG 3, Vanilla Ninja Gaiden 3, they were better. They were so much fun. I remember when they put it this way, they were a lot easier too. Like, there was just something, I mean, heck, the difficulty in OG 3 and those Ultimate Ninja missions was like Ninja Gaiden 1. You had to be so precise and methodical with everything, and you were not allowed to, like, just use reckless abandon and just start attacking the bosses. When they open themselves up to attack, you would hit them the exact number of times the routine says. Like, as soon as they finish this swing, you hit them 3 times, and then you wait. You dodge, hit them 3 times, wait. You had to do it, like, as you rehearsed it. You could not just, I'm just gonna graveyard spin now, I'm bored of this. Like, the graveyard spin made everything a little bit easier, but again, it also helped with curbing frustration in other parts of the game, but I did not enjoy the Ultimate Ninja missions nearly as much. It was like a frickin' achievement to beat them in the OG3. Having the Hayabusa headgear for your unknown ninja in that game was like a frickin' badge of honor. Like, when you unlock that, you just suddenly want to go into a lobby with randoms to be like, look what I got. You can't get this, because it's really frickin' hard. It was like a prestige thing. And it looked cool. I do love the headgear in this game. He's dead, right? Yeah. Sarang says, the choppers in this day are a pain on Master or Ultimate Ninja. Yeah. Well, heck, the choppers are just a pain anyway. Seriously, dude. It's just nice to have this on PC. I'd be so excited if the original Ninja Gaiden 2 was on PC with all this stuff. I want to see this skin, minus the red arm. Again, like, I know there's a few people that like the red arm. I don't. I like symmetry. I like it to be the same on both sides, you know? I want to see, and the arm guards, they're so cool, so I don't want to see... It looks weird, he's got like a piece of armor on one hand and not on the other. Might have been cooler if he just put the arm guards back on. You know, just not as tight, you know, you were like, oh, the arm's a bit swollen, can't put the arm guard on. Just get another one and don't put it on as tight. And he's gonna bring him a sword, but it's like, come on, somebody go get one of those special falcons to bring him an arm guard or something. Come on, I want to try and do the Divine Swallow combo here. Yeah! Suck it! I love it! Afnaz says, what graphics card are you currently using? I've got a 1080 Ti. So it's several years old now. I used to have a 1060. Then when I built my new computer in 2018, I planned to upgrade to a 2070. That died on me within a week. And when it initially died, I was thinking, man, this is running really hot. And it turns out, you know, the RTX cards just run hot, but it had a beefier cooler on it than my 1060, way beefier, and yet it was running like 15 degrees hotter, and I couldn't understand it. I thought maybe the thermal paste was bad, so I changed the thermal paste. But when I tried to return the card, when it died after a week, the company that I bought it from was like, oh no, you opened it up and changed the thermal paste. That's tampering. We can't accept a refund. So I had to RMA it to MSI, and granted, they were really great about it. How did I RMA it? I had to go on, like, Reddit or a forum and find an email to contact them to, because when I tried to go on MSI's website to find a contact, I couldn't find one. But then I just emailed a RMA facility in Poland, and they were like, yeah, sure, just send it back to us. I said to them, listen, I changed the thermal paste. I broke that warranty sticker, and they said, it doesn't matter. The card's like, you know, it's brand new. Just send it back. So I did. And they offered me a 2080 Ti refurbished, and I was thinking, well, what am I going to ask them to fix my 2070 that died, or give me a 2080 Ti that died, and then they fix that? It's like, that's a no-brainer. And unfortunately, the 2080 Ti got here, and, dude, that was like a freaking... The 2080 Ti was twice the price of the 2070 at the time. It was nuts. And I was so excited that I put it in the computer, I did some tests and stuff with it, and it was like really, really good. Like, it was just chewing through stuff. And then it died. And I tried to address it and see if it was like a driver problem, and then it died. So I sent it back to them. Then they fixed it, and they sent it back again. And then it died again. And then finally, MSI was like, okay, we contacted the people you bought it from, send the broken 2080 Ti back to them, and we'll give you your money back. And they did. Credit where it's due, that whole RMA process, although it was a lot of time wasting, I got my refund. But after that, I was like, screw the frickin' 20 series, man. And so I just scoured eBay for a used 1080 Ti. I had some fun with it. I bought a cheap Gigabyte model that had a black shroud on it. And since my PC is like a black and white build, mostly it's got like white highlights on all the... It's got white sleeved cables, and it's a white case with black accents. I wanted the shroud of the graphics card to be white and the fans to be black. And so I took the shroud off and like painted it. I spray painted it, sanded it down, spray painted it like several coats, made it look as factory finish as I could. Looks freaking awesome. I was tempted to see if I could get like a 3080, but you can't buy them right now. Like, I was gonna buy a 3080. I was like, sure, fine. I'll buy a 3080 Ti as soon as it comes out. If I don't like it or I have buyer's remorse, I could sell it for twice the price anyway, right? So I like put the thing on NVIDIA's website, notify me when I can buy it, and the next day I wake up and have a look at their website, out of stock. Like, seriously, like, they just, you can't buy them. You'd have to set up like a bot script in order to buy these, because as soon as they become buyable, they're gone within 30 seconds. Scalpers, miners, whatever you want to call it, like, they're just disappearing. Let's use this. I need some health. But still, my 1080 Ti is still doing me proud. Like, I mean, I ran the Unreal Engine 5 demo, the Ancient Valley thing, and I think I wasn't running it properly, or I needed to compile it or something. I'm not really familiar with Unreal Engine 5, so I just ran it in the editor. But my 1080 Ti was like, what are you doing to me? This is tough. And I undervolt my 1080 Ti, like, originally I overclocked it, but then I decided to underclock it and undervolt it to 850 millivolts, and run it at 1850 megahertz instead of 936? I don't even notice a performance difference. It's like maybe 5 frames max, depending on the game. And yet, even on a hot summer's day where this room is getting like 29, 30 degrees Celsius, the graphics card just doesn't even get above 65 degrees. Like, right now, it's probably sitting at like 50 something. I'll check it in a second. Like, but the undervolting makes it run so cool compared to what it did before. It was, when I just left it stock, it was going up into the 70 degrees. It barely gets above. It doesn't even go close to 70 degrees anymore. And I get, like, no performance hit. Undervolting, man. If you're a computer enthusiast, do it. It is so worth it. Not only are you using less power, so, you're somebody that needs to worry about their electricity bills, but the fact that it runs cooler is just... I like it when my computer components run cool, you know? Celsius. I assumed you're in the US. No, I'm in the UK, so I go by Celsius. Besides, most computer stuff is usually by Celsius anyway. Like, whenever I watch, like, computer outlets and stuff, like, they all measure the degrees of computer components by Celsius. Which means I don't have to listen to them talk about Fahrenheit and then wonder, wait a minute, let me convert that. Although I'm pretty sure, like, I checked once. I think, like... I don't know, let's check. It's 27 degrees Celsius in here right now, which is, like, frickin' hot and sweaty, okay? Celsius to Fahrenheit, right now. It's 27 degrees. That's 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's 80 degrees in this room right now, and I'm sitting here sweating. David Monroy says, "Hi, Dan. I'm doing my exam of engineering while listening to your streaming." Oh, cool. I hope, well, just hopefully I don't distract you from it. Tim says, "You don't have a British accent at all." Oh, I have it. I'm just not using it. When I started my channel, I was trying to follow the trend of all the American creators, and I get bored of I find my normal accent boring, so I started doing this accent, and for the sake of consistency, that's why I keep doing it. Somebody said, Spawn of the Cool says, "Dan, are you a fan of Unreal Engine?" Oh yeah, Unreal Engine's great. Really good for bringing games out on lots of different platforms. The graphics is insane. Like, Unreal Engine 5 looks incredible. Let's use something else. Ah, frick. Do you know what? Wow, this. Come on, what else can I use here to have some fun? Let's try and get a spin off here. Okay, that wasn't a spin. It's like he doesn't even have the spin UT with the staff anymore. It's like a totally different combo system. These guys are so annoying with their constant dropping of bombs all the time. Look, who thought this was fun? Seriously. This is just annoying. How to pad out a fight with, like, 4 guys. I would much rather fight, like, 15 guys down here. And just have it be fun and normal. Khalil Rawls says, "Since someone has mentioned that, even Dan himself has done a Scottish accent, and it was hilarious." Remember when I did my Worms video? One of my commentators was, one of the commentator voices that I did was a Scottish guy. It's one of my favorite accents. I find it fun. Alright, let's fight these guys the regular way. Bam! Just wait for that, and go, what? That's not what I wanted to do. You just break their shield things or whatever, and then just upsweep them like this. Bam! I like to do it with a flying swallow, but you don't have to. You can just run up to them and just, do that. Although it has to be instant. They recover very quickly. Bam! Like, I remember when I played this originally, it was just like, oh, how do you beat these guys? You just spam UTs, but, like... heck, I don't like to spam UTs. Heck, I don't even use a lot of UTs in Ninja Gaiden 2. Unless I'm using the Tonfa. Heck, Tonfa is really the thing that you want to use UTs for, but of course, they didn't put the Tonfa in this game. And I wonder why, like, what was the... Well, did they like do an internal poll, which was like, oh yeah, nobody likes the tonfa. Players don't use it. So, is it just copy and paste the moveset from Ninja Gaiden 2 then? Like, don't put any more work into the tonfa, but don't just discount the work that was done on them before. Because I'm wondering if they were like, it's not worth our time to develop the tonfa for Razor's Edge if nobody uses it. Yeah, then just copy paste it from 2. You don't have to develop it anymore, but don't. Just disappointed. The tonfa was just hilarious, man. One of my favorite weapons is just a spectacle of mincing up the enemies. Alright, we'll do one of these. Let's get a triple. Is he not even dead? He's not even dead from that! No. He like staggered midair there. Excuse me. I wanted to... Ryu, why'd you do that? I wanted to do the upsweep. Like this. Ugh. No, Ryu, do the upsweep. Stupid... What is this, like input lag or some crap? I don't like it when I press the... In a situation like this where if you make a mistake, they'll kill you. I don't like Ryu doing the wrong thing because that might mean I die, especially when you look at my health bar. I've already made mistakes here. Just made another one. Although, to be fair, like, I'm just relaxing playing here. I'm not, like, sitting in my chair, like, poised and ready to kick ass. Like, I'm just, you know. That's what I do when I do the rendered Let's Play videos where I'm, I mean, like, make no mistake, like, when I did my Ultimate Ninja videos way back when, like, there was hours of footage of me dying. And it's just, you know, I edit that out so it's a nice, smooth experience. Say there was hours of footage. Like, that was a long time ago now, so obviously I don't have any of the raw footage left. Can't even do that. Can we do it to this guy? Yeah, we can! Bam! Nice! I like it. Bam! Let's do it like that. Come on. And I remember in the original Ninja Gaiden 3, gosh, the fun way to beat these guys when I figured out you could do it was to do the walking towards them Azuna drop combo, this one, and then he like does an upsweep and slams them into the like stabbing slam down. That was really cool. I used to love being able to throw a shuriken at enemies and then you could do a flying swallow. That was awesome. There were some really cool things in the OG Ninja Gaiden 3 when the game was being so stupid and you just like, you discovered a move that would let you break it so that you could actually have some semblance of normality instead of this stupid system that was like auto-dodging, auto-blocking trash. Of course, there's still a lot of it in this. Like, it's, why won't Ryu go for this dude? That's better. Bam! Here we go. Do it! Oh, darn it. He landed on the wrong side of the guy there. Let's try it again. Bam! That's better. That's one down, although that's just going to be a brand new one now. Look, they dodge it so much. They dodge too much. They just dodge too much. Look at all these moves you have, all these combos. Do you want to use them? Yeah. Too bad. You don't get to. They don't work. Genshin's easier than these guys, because he doesn't dodge that much. And then they just sneak in a little punch and I'm dead. Ah. Kuhn Bazorg says, the alchemists break all the rules in traditional gaming. They're mages, warrior, thief, tank class, all rolled into one. They break all the frickin' rules of the game. They take everything the game is supposed to be, and they everything that the game wants you to do, they defy it. Do combos to break their guard. Nope, they dodge everything. Stun them with certain moves to then attack them. You can only stun and attack them after you break their guard, and everything else Auto dodge. Auto dodge. Auto dodge roll into grab that you cannot dodge because you just made yourself vulnerable by doing an attack. The amount of times that you do the wrong attack to them and Ryu doesn't recover fast enough from it to dodge, they will roll out of the way of that attack and then immediately swoop in and grab you. The game punishes you for trying to play it, and these enemies are the epitome of that. Like, there's just, I mean, what else can I do? What other, is there like some cheese, like some weapon here that just, I can't remember. There is a way to, like, pull enemies in with this. Ooh, look! Ryu had a little bit of invincibility there. That grab went straight through him. This might have some reach on it. Let's see. No, it doesn't. Look. Let's see if we can have some fun with these, then. Oh, and yet you get to jump over that barrage of swings. Ooh. Don't know how many times I dropped him previous, though. Let's see if we can find a fresher one than that. Come here. It's like you gotta get him stuck up against the wall, too. Otherwise, they just... No, there's... Use the friggin' dragon! I'm getting sick of this now. Spawn of Dracul says, for now, let's enjoy Dan's descent into madness. Yeah. Oh, look at that. That's it. That's all she wrote, apparently. Darn it. Okay. Well, whatever. That was a... One thing I don't mind about this game making it not fun is that at least when I'm explaining why the game is broken, the game is like, yeah, let me help you out there. See, these enemies here keep dodging and keep blocking and only have one opening for attack for a limited time only. Look at how bad this is. It's just ridiculous. It's proving me right. I'd love to see this game with an uncapped frame rate, but I have a sneaking suspicion that maybe, and I might be wrong, I kind of hope I am, maybe the animations or other things in this game are tied to the frame rate. And it can drop frames, because then it's dropping frames in the GPU buffer, so that the graphics card doesn't have to try so hard, but the actual engine of the game, like, remember when there was a patch for Bloodborne on the PS4 that, on this guy released it, and he had a modded PS4, and so he was able to, you know, create an unofficial patch that he could actually implement. And when he made Bloodborne run at 60 FPS, he had to patch a bunch of stuff for the animations in the gameplay because they were tied to the frame rate. And if you just uncap the frame rate, the game will just run faster. And I'm wondering if this game has those similar restrictions. Yeah, let's... I don't know what to use. What a perplexing thing that you just look at all these weapons and you're like, yep, this one is the only one, but it's boring half the time. Everything else here has its ups and downs, but like, they all just fall short. They all just come short, and it's so annoying. What do we use? The Falcon's Talons, maybe? Oops. As soon as I look up at the chat, that was dumb. And of course, these ninjas spam frickin' bombs. And it's not so much the explosions get annoying, it's more that they get in the way. I can't see what's going on. See, look, I can't even do a combo without an enemy doing a little jump spin from behind to punish me for it. Now, that does happen sometimes in Ninja Gaiden 2, but not every single time I go in for an attack. It's like they said, come on, hit me. And then you go to hit them. And then they go, you know what your mistake was? What? You tried to hit me. Do this! Okay, oops, shouldn't have done that. It's so, like, infuriating. So then you have to resort to stupid spams, blocks, boring techniques, lots of UT spam, or heavily rely on the Nimpo, like... And look at that! I was in the middle of a combo on that guy, and he did a dodge roll into a red grabby grab. Like, seriously? Just kill me. I just want to start this fight again. Kill him. You can do it. Kill Ryu. Don't have to wait long, at least. I'm really sick of the centering camera button not being the freaking trigger button. It's the button above it, and my fingers don't... And that's not the way I'm holding the controller. It's a little awkward doing that, especially when I'm used to it always being the trigger button on every other version. Wise Dragon 33 says, "Hi Dan." Hey, what's up, Wise Dragon? You know what? I don't want to start this fight again. And I just, let's see. No? You don't want to start this fight again? Screw you! Start it again! Now let's see how different it is with the scythe. With the graveyard spin just being the absolute crutch of this game. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for the graveyard spin. It's wonderful. It's way better than it was in Ninja Gaiden 2. And in Ninja Gaiden 2, the graveyard spin can loop some enemies and some bosses. You can loop the Resetsu Spider Ninja mini-bosses with it. There's several enemies that will get insta-delimbed by it. But it's just really slow to recover afterwards, whereas they sped it up a lot in this. Like, this is way more streamlined than 2. But then they cancel the streamlining effect by making the enemies dodge and block and sponge everything. I don't mind if they dodge and block every once in a while. They do it in Ninja Gaiden 2, but it's like... every time! I feel like I'm going on like a broken record. I'm gonna try and stop complaining. Emphasis on the word try. Is that everybody? No, it's another one. Ugh. He's not even dead from that. And see, if they're stupid enough to do the red grabby grabs or the red dodges or whatever into the graveyard spin, it just guarantees a steel on bone. And with the scythe, you're just going to get a massive chain because of how much reach it has. Lawrence Sewell says, "Hey Dan, come and get it." Brandis Dim says, "Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 on Master Ninja is so annoying. Literally any enemy is one-shot throwing me." Yeah. That's how they make smaller enemy counts threatening. They make them do ridiculous damage. It's not fun. It's really not. And once you get used to how to defeat them, it can, in some aspects, make the game easier. Unless you get sloppy, like, you know, and then they hit you with those one-hit kills and then you die from it, but... like, when you come through the door in Chapter 5 or 6, you know, the Aqua Capital, you fight the Lycans, and then you go around the corner to the water fountain. Before you reach the water fountain, you fight 6 Lycans. And in Sigma 2, you fight 2 Vangelfs. 2! And they sponge damage to counter that, to counteract the fact there's only 2 of them. Let's see how long it takes to do the non-aim down sights, spam with the jump. Look at this, we got a junkyard coming off that helicopter every time I shoot it, too. Oh, they still hit me. Still hitting me. Wow, I'm gonna die to this. No? Okay, good. Watch out. Pick that up. Interesting, that's his golden scarab. Wait, does this save file that I downloaded not have all the scarabs? I guess I better break out the trainer and skip that process. Can't be bothered. I'd rather not worry about collecting them all. I've been there, done that. I just don't care. I'd rather just have the unlockables now for this version. Kind of hope that there's a save editor for this, or like a, so that I can like convert. I want to be able to convert my PS3 save and just, or like use it. Like if there was a save editor for the PC version that allowed you to import your PS3 save and take what comparable data there is and apply it to the PC version. Because obviously you can't just do a straight conversion because of the unknown ninja not being in this, but I would like to just take all my other data that I put hundreds of hours into this, because I have no interest in doing it all again. I really don't. Alright. Can we get a steel? Well, no, it doesn't matter, because these guys don't chain the steel on bone. Wow, they hit me straight after the steel on bone, too. Oh, you don't... We got the dragon soon. Do we think the dragon's gonna kill the helicopter? I don't remember. Let's find out. There'll probably be another one anyway, right? Another helicopter, maybe. You're getting dropped, buddy. Look at that, even in that quick little dodge spin, they can sneak in there and give it a little tap. Alright, so watch this. I'm gonna open the trainer, and when I collect the next crystal scarab, it's gonna collect them all. So we open the trainer up, and then we select... Where is it? Collect all golden scarabs. So, as soon as I touch this golden scarab out here, it's probably gonna... Although this one looks to be a silver scarab, but let's see what happens. Because that one back there was definitely a gold one. As if this hadn't had, golden scarabs collected in the save file. But that's weird. I mean, they freaking they beat Master Ninja. How would you not have all the scarabs? Oh yeah, right. Let's pick that. Oh well, I guess I didn't need that, at least not yet. Next time I see a gold scarab, I'll do that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can have fun with on this trainer, like infinite health, one-hit kills, but that's really all there is. Like, what I loved about the trainer for Ninja Gaiden Sigma for the PlayStation 3 emulator, you had things like press L to super jump, where Ryu would just go up into the sky. You had unlock everything in Chapter 1, you know, like, there were all kinds of extra things that you could do. I'd love to have that in this. I'd love to see somebody mod the Tonfa into this game. Pretty sure you fight Wolf at the end of this Crystal Skull here. One thing I know they did change, apparently, about this version, versions of the... Like Sigma 2 in the collection, for instance. The AI that does the missions with you. There's no longer a timer on how long they're allowed to stay dead before you forfeit the mission. If they die, you can just leave them there. And you can press, can't remember which button it is, like maybe one of the trigger button, one of the R buttons? One of the shoulder buttons? You can just switch between the two characters whenever you want. Which is pretty cool. No. He's about to go for a counter there, too. And then I see that he's going for the red grabby grab. Wow, you got up from that. I miss the windmill shuriken, man. Let's put that back in this. It's so cool to charge it up and let it rip, and then it just insta-shreds a bunch of enemies, and they're just done. They're not even, like, delimbed. They're just dead. There's none of that in this. Come here, I need to finish you. That's better. The amount that these guys dodge, too, is kind of ridiculous. These things, too! Look at this! Every time I do the graveyard spin, backflip, backflip. Here I am still complaining. Let's, can we go into the menu, please? Let's use the wind blades. Wind blades! Well, at least it killed them. Oh, how I miss Essence, too. Like, I just want to do an on-landing Essence Absorb. Why'd they remove Essence? Seriously, I don't get it. It was it was just a core part of the gameplay. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm actually going to die. Getting dropped on your face, buddy. Can't even clear out a room with a frickin' triple scythe UT, and then I get killed by a knife in the back from off screen. That's what I get for trying to use not the graveyard spin. Look, I came in here with a pretty decent amount of health. Let's use the traditional method for these guys. He's not even dead after that, man. Like, seriously. You gotta, it's just crazy. I'm surprised he didn't hit me with that, I'm not gonna lie. I really thought he was gonna hit me. Oh. It's like the game is saying, don't do combos, do Steel on Bone. But you guys worked so hard on the new combo system. Like, they genuinely did. They really did. And yet, it's like, nah, don't use that. Just use the Steel on Bone. That's what you get for using a full combo. They start dodging out of it like 2/3 of the way through. While you're vulnerable. Ready to get hit. Let's make sure that we put a better Nimpo on so that we can heal more if we need to. Isn't this the place where you fought Alma? Yes, it is. But that's in one of the next chapters. That's not, that's in the day 3. I used to love just kicking off these guys' shoulders and just flying back at them with the Flying Swallow in original Ninja Gaiden 3. That was actually fun. To kill these guys. These guys are so annoying, and then all you needed to do was throw a shuriken at them, jump off their shoulders, and Flying Swallow back at them, and they would just die. Look at that. I can't even hit them. They're running at me. I go to hit them, and then they just dodge. Just gonna spam these. You guys are not fun. These white beret guys just piss me off. I mean, the regular beret guys are annoying enough, but these are just... They're not fun to fight at all. Do you know what else I miss? I can't from Ninja Gaiden 2. Doing this on stream the other day. You can't jump off and throw the scythe as a frisbee anymore. Look, he won't do it. The only way to throw the scythe now is to do it from the ground, where you're vulnerable to everything and anything they throw at you. Look, watch. Oh. See, that was risky there. The fact that he just walked past Ryu. I don't know why he did that. Do it! Hey Dan, I'm about to watch you play Ninja Gaiden 2, lol. Enjoy! Ninja Gaiden 2 is a fun watch. With it, you know, Ninja Gaiden 2 has its hard moments, you know? Chapter 11, Master Ninja. The fight, in the Hayabusa village section, but where the graveyard is, with just incendiary shuriken ninjas and multiple spider Resetsu ninja mini-bosses. It's my least favorite fight in the whole game. That makes me so angry, so even Ninja Gaiden 2 has its moments where I just detest playing that section. That's a long combo just to kill a regular little fish, isn't it? Metaphorically, little fish. Well, kind of, they do look weird. Yeah, that's right. That's what Ayane does. When you finish obliterating an enemy, you just hold down the UT charge button and then just do it again. You just let it go and it does a pretty powerful attack. Look at this. This is the best wave ever. Just dogs, dogs, dogs. Let's just kill all these Alsatians. That sounds like fun. Terrible. Well, at least we get to fight that guy, though. Those things are kind of fun to fight. Those things were really fun to fight in the original Ninja Gaiden 3. You had to be a lot more careful, whereas in this, you can kind of just spam the graveyard spin. Whereas again, they were like a challenge in the Ultimate Ninja missions when they showed up. Although, good grief, there's 3 of them. And they keep spamming that. They just keep spamming it! Ugh! And they do that in this a lot easier. Like, just like that, he's dead already. You look, they just go straight for it. It's like, hey, come kill me. See, this one's got the right idea. He's like actually trying to fight me. He might even kill me. You never know. No, he's dead. All right, that's close. I got a little concerned there. Whoa, watch out for that. My scythe's better than yours, Wolf. You have a nap, okay? Where's the birdie? Again, see, I keep pressing the wrong button to center the camera behind him. Do you know what? I don't want to play story mode anymore. I'm getting sick of this. Let's do this with Ayane on like a different chapter or something. Because I'm only going to play for like another half an hour and then I'm going to turn it off. So let's see here. What do we got? So it looks like this save file has normal and Master Ninja available, and that's it. Okay. I don't get it, though. How did they get Master Ninja? In order to unlock Master Ninja, you need to beat very hard mode, right? There's normal, hard, very hard, Master Ninja, Ultimate Ninja, if my memory serves me correctly. How'd they unlock Master Ninja without beating very hard mode on this save file? Did they, like, use cheats to unlock it? Because I downloaded this save file to save myself the hassle of unlocking Ultimate Ninja mode. That's curious. Oh, well, let's see, I don't know which one of these I want to do. When I look at each icon, I'm just reminded of the annoyances in each one of these chapters. Seriously, none of them. I don't want to pick any of them. Day 3's got some stupid stuff in it. It might be interesting to do Day 3 with Ayane. So let's do that. Let's try it on Master Ninja, although, you know, I'm not as good as I used to be, but I'll give it a try. Which outfit? I like that one because it's cool, but that one's reminiscent of Sigma too. Fine, let's, because this one's really cool. I like that one. Fine, we'll go with the Sigma 2 outfit. Why not? Sir Fat and Black says, there's no very hard in Razor's Edge. It's normal, hard, master, and ultimate. Oh, okay. Is that right? I could have sworn. I guess I was playing it on hard mode. I think you're right. I think I'm just misremembering. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Yeah, there's no very hard. So I guess there was hard, but still, in Chapter Challenge, there's no hard mode. Look, normal, master. Did they not beat hard mode? How is it not here? When you beat hard mode, you unlock it for Chapter Challenge. So how the heck did they get Master Ninja in this section without hard mode being there? It's perplexing. All right. Embodied says, Ayane's default costume in this game is beautiful. This one? You're right. It is. Let's use that one. They hex editing the save file. Is that right? Oh, I do hope eventually they bring out save editors for this. Although, again, I would really like to take my PS3 save file and just convert it to work with this, because, you know, that is... I don't mind cheating in this version of the game to unlock the things that I painstakingly unlocked on other platforms to get it back without having to go insane to the frustration, but I would like to transfer my hard work from the PS3 version to this. Yeah, I like Ayane in the Ninja Gaiden series. She's a brat in Dead or Alive. Although, you know, I didn't really pay attention to the story in DOA 5 or 6. I didn't even play the story in 6 because I only got the free version of that game. Didn't play it much, but her personality is really cool and, you know, like, wise and mature in this, which I like. I need to get... Ayane, you need to spin. Ayane. There you go. There we go. Now that stupid gun turret's gone. Yeah, get it! Get that steel on bone. No! Hang on, what level? Okay, good. Everything's there. Nice, 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 nice. He wants more. Ooh! No, too slow. Way too slow there. But our little fiend friend, or whatever these things are, made up for it. Kick it, butt. Gosh, I remember when I played Dead or Alive 2 for the first time. I never played the first game, but when I saw... I had a demo disc. I have it somewhere. I still have my demo discs that I got with, like, PlayStation Magazine and stuff like that. Back when, you know, buying magazines with demo discs was really... like, I miss those days. All this digital stuff, yes, it's convenient, but it's just not the same as going to the store and, like, seeing the magazine on the shelf and you buy it and you get it home. Well, on the way home, you tear it open and you start flicking through all the pages like, oh, wow, look at this thing that's coming out. And wow, look at these hints and cheats and tricks for these games. And then you get home, you throw the disc in your console, and you've got all these, like, demos. And I saw this demo video for Dead or Alive 2, and I have it on my PC somewhere. And I was like, this looks awesome. And I was like, what was I, like 11 years old, I think, or 10? I looked at it, and I saw the jiggle physics, and I was like, I want that. Can I has that? I want that. And so I got the game for my birthday or whatever, and I just remember playing it for the first time. I was like, wow, like, it's so cool. DOA 2 was fun. It's probably why Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate is probably my favorite Dead or Alive. DOA 2, 2 Ultimate, and 3. They are my favorites. Dead or Alive 4, it looked cool, but I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of it. And 5, I was excited to begin with because I was like, wow, they're like redesigning all the characters and making them look really cool. But that got old fast. Like, they ruined some of my favorite characters. Like, Zack looks weird in the new DOA. He's got like this needle nose thing. Like, Zack looked freaking perfect in DOA 2. It was like freaking Jet Set Radio or something. He just looks weird in the new one. And then Bass. I just preferred the way he used to look, because he just used to look like a biker that was like a wrestler. Whereas they, I don't know, they just made him look like frickin'... This is not a character name as far as I'm aware, but when I see him in the new DOA, I think of the name Buffalo Biff. He just looks like, I don't know, he just looks like a frickin' jerk-off. I miss the frickin' grumpy-looking Bass from Dead or Alive 2 that was just like this biker dude that had a daughter that he couldn't keep reined in. Like, you gotta stop going out and trying to do all this crazy stuff, Tina. Misbehaving. And then she's all like, I learned all that from you, Dad. Oh, man. They made some of the characters look better, but then, you know... I mean, I also, like, I felt like they made Helena look kind of chunky in the new one, and it was like, I liked her, like, elegant daintiness in DOA 2. But they ruined Lisa. Oh my gosh, man. She was great in Dead or Alive 4 and Extreme 2. Especially since they had Masasa Moyo voicing her. She was, I never had a Nintendo DS, 3DS, but I'm pretty sure it was still her voicing her in Dead or Alive Dimensions. And although that game was... I've seen it. I don't want to play it. You know, she was pretty good in it. And then they replaced her, and they, like, ruined her. Seriously, they just destroyed her in DOA 5. Like, oh... But then Rachel, when they added Rachel in Dead or Alive 5 Ultimate and Dead or Alive 5 Last Round, oh, that was exciting. As soon as I saw her face, I was like, what? Because, I mean, dude, Look at her face. They freaking nailed it! They nailed it! She looks so good in DOA 5. Although I'm using a little cheats there in that video clip of her to make her look a little more like Ninja Gaiden Sigma in terms of her proportion. Because they nerfed her proportion in DOA 5. And that doesn't sit right with me. I like originality. I don't like characters getting changed too much. You make improvements. You don't downgrade characters. That was like Rachel's thing. She's like, you know, supposed to be this... You're like, what was it? The scroll, there's like a book or a scroll that you pick up when you go to open the door to the door in chapter, whatever, the city, just after the airship chapter in the city, when you open the door with the jewels on it. There's a dead guy up there that has like a book or something on him that's like, you know, I saw this blonde woman. Wow, like, and he's just basically talking about how great Rachel is, like... I thought that was hilarious. It's because she's supposed to be like this beautiful, powerful, desirable warrior, you know? Like, that's fine. But she's not perfect, and that's what's good about her. Like, she has flaws. She makes mistakes and gets her ass kicked by Goku. Man, it is getting really hot in here. Still, generally speaking, Rachel's looks pretty great in DOA 5. Wish she was in this. Sucks, I was looking at some mods on a forum, and... So I think I don't know, it might have been, I don't know if it was a Japanese guy or a Chinese guy, because I can't remember what the subtitles on the screenshot they posted looked like, but they had modded Helena into Razor's Edge. And I'm just thinking, it just sucks that that person's favorite character must be Helena, because I'd really like to see DOA 5 Rachel in Razor's Edge. Like, Helena's great, don't get me wrong, but she has no place in this. At least not before Rachel. You put Rachel in first. Rachel belongs here. Rachel got the short end of the stick not getting put in Razor's Edge. I feel like they don't like Rachel in Japan. I feel like they prefer Kasumi, you know? So the developers are like, we don't like Rachel. Let's put Kasumi in instead. I feel like Itagaki liked Rachel. Just not enough to make her playable. In the original Ninja Gaiden, Rachel was just eye candy. God, making me want to play DOA 5 just to look at Rachel, but I don't have a lot of fun playing DOA 5. Just don't care. Like, I have fun when I play 2 Ultimate and 3 on my Xbox, because it's, like, nostalgic. Can't wait until the OG Xbox emulator, CXBX Reloaded, can actually run those games at, like, you know, stable. Because I can run Dead or Alive 2 Ultimate, but there's, you know, there's still some bugs and glitches, you know. Ooh, we can do this! Let's do it! I'd also like to give Ayane other Ninpo, like the Wind Blades and stuff. It sucks that we can't do that. This will be interesting. I'm not sure how Ayane will fare against the alchemists compared to Ryu with the old breaking their guard and then sweeping them up. Because I don't think she has a quick upsweep like Ryu. He's got the instant upsweep with the forward strong attack, but she doesn't have that. Let me know in the chat if she has a different combo that will insta-sweep them up. Because I don't play Ayane a lot. Oh, yeah! We just got a little steel on bone on that dude. Oh, yes! See, that's probably the most effective way to steel on bone the alchemists. Get another guy near an alchemist, and then trigger the steel on bone with a rotate triangle, or rotate Y. And then it'll break their guard while you're initiating it, so they don't have time to charge up their stupid shield. to block the steel on bone afterwards. Look at that. I did a counter on him and it didn't even sweep him up. He dodges the counter attack! Like, that rarely happens in Ninja Gaiden 2. It does happen in the OG 2, but not that much. So look, she can explode them, though, which is great. Yeah, that's right. You don't like those, do ya? Oh, can I just fight one at a time, please? Butt kicked. Let me guess, now the Vangelfs come out, am I right? No, more of these guys. Bam! That's one way of doing it, isn't it? Are you dead yet? No, you're not. Whatever. Oh, Vangelfs. Oh my gosh. I was actually pressing the buttons to do the Nimpo there, and instead she just lets them land on her. Are you kidding me? That doesn't even kill them either. This is only Master Ninja right now. Remember, we're on Chapter Challenge now. This is not Ultimate Ninja. That's disappointing. Nimpo got nerfed. Oh, this... Do you know I get so sick of fights like this? Stand in an arena, get shot by rocket guys that are outside the arena. Hang on, this guy's ready for it. There we go. Do you want some too, buddy? Huh? Yeah, you do. Nice. Now we should skip straight to the, Oh no, we actually have to do this. Are you kidding me? I thought this was Chapter Challenge. This should have been cut out of Chapter Challenge. Like, seriously. Who cares about this? Oops. I might die from that. I might actually die because I pressed the button at the wrong time. No, we're good. Oh my gosh, we actually have to do this stupid thing. Why is this in Chapter Challenge? It's been so long since I actually, like, did one of these. Even I forget this stuff, and I made videos on all this, like... Oh my gosh, how many does it take? And there'll be more. I actually remember when I was doing this, originally, when I was making my videos, this was an absolute nightmare. I think I spent like 45 minutes on this once trying to get past it on Ultimate Ninja because of the sheer number of helicopters they throw at you. And it's just dodge, dodge, throw, dodge, throw, dodge, throw, get hit by this, get hit by that constantly. Like this. Do you know what? I actually detest this section so much. God mode, one-hit kills. Seriously, I don't care about fighting freaking choppers. Do it. There we go. Come on. Man, I love trainers. They let you do this. And just like that, I don't have to care about this dumb helicopter section. Beautiful, isn't it? Then we can turn those off. Yeah, nice try, buddy. I do love the character detail in this, though. It's really good. That's why there's no excuse for some of the extra outfits from Sigma 2 Plus in Sigma 2 being so low res. Like when you look at some of the textures for Rachel's outfits and Ryu's Hayabusa outfit, the textures are like They're just too low res. They look like trash. It's a shame, really, when they compiled this for PC, they didn't just run all the game's textures through, like, an AI upscale, just for a 2x scale. Why couldn't they do that? It would have made all the difference. She does look pretty good, doesn't she? Like, I love the detail, especially on the faces. Team Ninja like to do this thing. I don't know, I think everybody does it, actually. That's not just Team Ninja, where the face will have more triangles or polygons than the rest of the body because of how much detail they put in the faces. Launcher, rocket, jetpack, rocket pack, guys, whatever it's called. I keep calling them rocket. I keep thinking jetpack, and then I keep thinking rocket packs. Jetpacks on your back. Excuse me. You're just gonna dodge everything, man, huh? Come here. What are you stuck on, Ayane? Do it. I feel like I got a sneeze coming on. You just stop with the rockets? Please! Wow. Then I also love the way they can just grab you through slashes that are hitting them. Yeah, health bonus D. How about health bonus? Screw you. What I'll do is, I'll get to the Crystal Skull Challenge, get to the Alma fight, and then I'm gonna stop there, because I gotta... It's almost midnight, I gotta stop. Actually, I'm tempted to, just... There's a mission with Alma in it. Let's just do that with Ayane. Then we can use one of her other outfits, just for a bit of variety. Alright, let's see here. Alma. Right, it's this one. Is that the only... No, there's another one that has Alma in it. I'm sure of it. Yeah, that one. Fine, let's do this one. With Ayane. And let's pick... Let's use that one. That one's cool. I do like her rotate triangle, it's good. Why won't she counterattack? I'm like telling her to do it. Wow, are you just going to backflip everything, sir? Dropped. Of course, the downside to having the voices turn off is you don't hear them chanting when they're doing the stupid fire attacks into the floor. See how good it is? Just doing obliteration and then holding down the strong attack button and then letting it go. That move is so good. That's why I do the rotate Y and that as well, because it's pretty strong. See what I mean? Look at that. It like chains them almost. Come here. What's your favorite game of all time? I'm not sure. When I was younger, it used to be a PlayStation 2 game called The Bouncer. I have a very good fondness for that game. I had a lot of fun with it back in the day. And, you know, for the longest of times, it was Ninja Gaiden 2 on the Xbox 360. I also have a lot of fondness for a game called Dark Cloud on the PlayStation 2. Dark Chronicle was alright, but I liked the world and the characters in Dark Cloud. Final Fantasy VIII's one of my favorites as well. Freaking love that game. A lot of people hated on the junction system in that game for not just being the materia system from Final Fantasy VII, but I loved breaking the junction system in that game. In the same way that my friend Joe used to love breaking the sphere grid system in Final Fantasy X to make Titus do stupid amounts of damage. I used to break the junction system in Final Fantasy VIII and just make Squall do ridiculous damage and put the enemies to sleep every time he hit them, so that they would never, you know, unless they were immune to sleep, every time he hit them, they just couldn't do anything. And I used to make it so that I'd just have him on low HP all the time so that I could just spam his limit break. Or, I don't know what they were called in Final Fantasy VIII. They weren't called limit breaks. Although Final Fantasy VII was great. I enjoyed that so much. I was really annoyed that they changed a whole bunch of stuff in the remake. Like, I just wanted them to retell the same story, not change a bunch of stuff and add a bunch of convoluted Kingdom Hearts stuff into it. That really annoyed me. That and the voice acting made me cringe a lot, so I haven't played the remake as a result. And it's a shame, because I really wanted to. Because it looks fantastic, like, especially on the Final Fantasy VII, what do they call it, intermediate or whatever, on the PlayStation 5 update, where they fix all the texture problems. Maybe if Final Fantasy VII Remake comes to PC, I'll get it when it's on sale. Get it on Steam. Then I'll just tolerate the voice acting, but man, I really don't want them to remake Final Fantasy VIII. I used to want that really badly, but they'll ruin it. They'll redesign, they'll make Squall look weird like they made him do, in Dissidia he looks weird. Like, he looked perfectly fine in the original. They should just do a higher fidelity version of that, but they won't. And they'll, give them all weird, obnoxious voices where every line is perfectly spoken and every breath is accounted for in a cringy way that's gonna piss me off. They'll just take something that I enjoyed and they'll ruin it, so I'd rather just leave it the way it was. Leave it in its purest form. Because they already modified it when they re-released it or whatever, on the Switch. Made Squall look weird, like he does in Dissidia with a stupid feathered collar, like on his jacket or whatever. It wasn't. It just didn't. It didn't look like that in the original. Ayane, how did you not trigger that Steel and Bone? I would have just waited another 5 years for them to just not add a bunch of filler in the Midgar section that I don't want, and to just make the rest of the game. Even if it's more linear, I don't care. Tell me this, the best stuff in Final Fantasy VII, excuse me, I don't know if I said 8 there by accident, is after you leave Midgar. Yeah, the Midgar section's really cool and very nostalgic because it's the first experience you get from 7. It's like what you see first. But there's a whole bunch of stuff, and going to the Gold Saucer, going to Red 13's town, Barrett's, the place, oh man, when you delve into Barrett's past, and there's the other guy with a gun arm, the ancient ruins, and that's only on disc 1. Then at the end of disc 1, you've got Cid's whole building the rocket thing. Seriously, we didn't need a bunch of extra stupid characters in the 7 remake. I just wanted the rest of the original game. Not some alternate version, you know? Like... Oh well, we get what we get, right? Are you serious right now? Wow, these guys are just... Fine. You want me to do this? I'll do this. Oh, no! I gotta retry. It's fine. These things are so not fun to fight when you're not Ryu. Come get it. They won't come get it. I'm not saying the 7 remake is bad, I'm just saying I wasn't a fan of what they did to it. I didn't like the changes. I would have preferred to have a more original Final Fantasy VII experience. Even some of the soundtrack, like the Mako Reactor, was just a little bit too orchestral and didn't have enough of the synths in there. I would have liked some... And you can mix orchestra and synth, and it can sound awesome. And some of the synths in the OG version really added to the atmosphere of the Mako Reactor. And they got rid of that. Oh well. Like, I'm sure that my opinion on the 7 remake is probably in the minority, so it's like... I'll continue with this. Oh, well, let's use this. And get, like, nothing from it. Will you stop with the stupid magic attacks and just fight me? Damn! He's not even dead. I'm doing the lazy man's version here. Oh, I'm gonna die anyway because they keep using ranged attacks at me. Look at this! I'm like 1 hit away from death. Yes! No! This is just not fun. What is it, like 5 or 6 guys in this wave? And then a few more respawns? And they just take... It takes the amount of time it takes to kill 5 guys in this game. I'm done. I'm done with Razor's Edge. This is trash. It's not complete trash. It's just... it's actually fun to fight groups of enemies in Ninja Gaiden 2, and in this, it's just an exercise in frustration. Anyway, that's gonna do it for the stream. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Thanks for coming by, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.